the first thing in selling is to know your product. You sure can't do much selling unless you know what you're talking about.
All those people out there, they're prospects for all sorts of products. That's why those stores out there are located where the greatest number of people pass by. Those other steps of the sale are being worked out there, too. Take the second step, creating the desire to own. That flapjack operation over there, creating the desire to eat in this case. The idea is to present your product to the prospects in whatever way appeals to them most. And take that kid over there. He has a prospect. There, that was a perfect example of the third step of a sale, getting the decision to buy. And there's an example of the final step, delivering the product right. By delivering the packages right to her car, the clerk has followed up his sale with a goodwill gesture that should bring the customer back again and may help get her to send in her friends.
In fact, I've got them all down right here. And in addition, I've tacked on some reminders of some of those other things we talked about. You know, the rules for handling people. Ask questions. That's point number one. Seems like the only way you can find out how to handle a prospect is to ask questions that'll get him to give you the information you need. Let the prospect talk. That's the only way you can discover what he really wants, whether he's interested in, whether you're on the way to selling him.
That's right. If you do all the talking, you get darn little help from the prospect. So you let him talk.
Don't argue. Arguments just make people mad. You don't get people to buy things by making them mad at you. You try to set them straight, but not by arguing. In fact, you can win an argument and lose the sale. Yes, but, the old 1-2. You tell the prospect, well, yes, that would seem to be the case, but there's another angle.
You know, Don, using the yes, but is one way to avoid an argument and get the prospect thinking along your lines. Agree that what he says may be partly true, or used to be true, and then get in your licks.
Repeat the objection. Then the prospect knows you've got it straight. Or maybe he'll back down a little, or even admit that this isn't his real objection at all. And finally, concentrate on the main objection. Answer it to the prospect's complete satisfaction.
What do people want from any product? What do they want out of life? What are the buyer's interests?
With my product, all I have to do is give a complete demonstration. If I do that, I've answered all 6 of the buyer's interests.
Partly answered. Sure, you should always give a complete demonstration. But you've got to do a thorough selling job on the prospect's main interests. The thing is that different people attach different degrees of importance to each of the 6 buyer's interests. One may think performance is the most important. Another, economy, or safety, or comfort.
I get it. My job in selling is to find out which of these interests each prospect is most interested in, and then to show that my product is the answer.
Absolutely. Product knowledge, the 4 steps of the sale, the rules for handling people. All these things should be aimed continually at finding the prospect's interests, and then proving that your product best fills those interests. That's true of every salesman, no matter what he's selling. Take Pete, for example. He sells china, very expensive china, and not so expensive china.
Good morning, madam. What can I show you today?
Well, I'd like to see something in the dinner set.
All right. Did you want something for every day, or were you interested in something more elaborate?
Well, something for every day. And I don't want to spend too much. My present dishes are always chipping.
I see. So you're interested in something low-priced, yet durable?
Yes.
I think we've got just about what you have in mind. Some new low-price patterns just came in. Here's one we consider very attractive.
Yes, it is nice.
And the price is surprisingly low for dinnerware of this quality. It's durable, too, for everyday use. Let me tell you why this china is so durable.
You see?
As you may have noticed that...
Pete established with a simple question or two just what his customers' main interests were. Then he showed merchandise that satisfied those interests. And he stressed the things that applied to the interests. You have to do that in selling china. And you have to do it in selling men's suits.
Yes, sir, Mr. Williams. At the price, this suit is really a steal. And it'll wear like a carpet.
Sure. And the price is okay. I tell you, it doesn't feel right. It's too heavy.
Oh, but Mr. Williams, to see how beautifully it fits you and the color made for you. And at that price.
Listen, I wouldn't take this dog bed for a gift.
Wait a minute. Hold everything. Let's back up a little and do it right.
Seems a little heavy.
You'd be more comfortable with a lighter weight material?
Right.
Let's just try on this lightweight pinstripe and see if it doesn't give you the comfort you want. And it'll hold the press about as well as any material you can find.
Well, this is better.
Yes, that was better. When a prospect gives you a hint as to what his interests are, stay on the beam. Prove his interests. If he wants comfort, sell him comfort, not price or appearance. A good salesman keeps that constantly in mind in selling clothing, and it's the same thing with radio.
Real furniture construction, as you can see. The wood is about the finest we've seen in any radio cabinet. Genuine hardwoods and hardwood veneers, not synthetic.
No, it certainly is good looking.
Yeah.
And for loading and unloading the phonograph, it's really convenient. You just pull the door open and the record player slides out where you can reach it easily.
It is convenient.
Yeah.
Of course, the most important thing about any radio set is, how does it perform?
Yeah.
Yes, how does this one perform on this new FM everyone is talking about?
Well, just wait till you hear it. But first, I'd like to tell you some of the reasons why the performance of this set is so much superior. Now, performance begins right here.
Well, there are lots of ways of doing it, but you have to find out which of the 6 interests your prospects are most interested in. Then, you have to demonstrate your product in terms of that interest. Well, Don, that's the story. Actually, you really knew those things all along. You just have to remember them all the time, at every step of the sale. Remember what people want.
The things people want. 6 buyers' interests. Comfort, safety, economy, durability, performance, and appearance.
Yes, sir, that's it. That's the answer to what people want. All the product knowledge, the 4-step sale, the rules for handling people, they're all aimed at just one thing: finding out exactly what a prospect wants, and then proving that he has it.
You see, I knew it all the time.